Okay, Emily, 47 and 43 on the two paper twos I've marked so far. Let's see if you can break into the 50s this time. That's a great start. 6, 10 full marks for the first page. Well done. Right, a couple of things here. First of all, rhombus is spelt like that. That's not a rhombus. A rhombus is a squashed square where all the sides are the same length. So they're the same length, they put little ticks on like that, and they're also parallel. Each pair is parallel to each other. This is a trapezium. That is correct, and what would be good, we put a little box there to show that you mean that that is supposed to be right 90 degrees. 1265, 805. This one's wrong. He's going on a Friday, so it's here. He wants to post a package weighing 7 kilograms, so it's the bottom row, which must arrive by the next day and by 9 AM if possible. So it's going to cost him so he's on a Friday, so the next day delivery is going to be a Saturday, so he should be told he can't have a 9 AM delivery because there isn't one, and it's going to cost him £23.85. So 5 for that page. 40, 110, 0, 50, good. 1470, 70, well done. That's good. Get the idea. It's not really accurate because you should be going through the centre, but the sense of it is right, so that's fine. And that is a kite 2. 64 degrees is correct. So 8, 10, 14, that's really good. Full marks on that page as well. Right, where's my little triangle bit of tracing paper? Okay, so your angle is wrong. That's not 54 degrees. You can see yours is too big, but your 9 centimeters is out as well. So it's not long enough, and it's not 54 degrees. So you're going to lose 2 marks there, but you will get marked because you've created your triangle, but you need to say that that is point P up there. So you've got P, Q, R. So you get 1 mark for that. No. An isosceles triangle is one with equal sides. This is just an angle that's more than 90 degrees. So what you're looking for there is the word obtuse. Okay, up 3, -7, -5. Good. Mean is 34, range is 38. Well done. 4, 8 for the page. This is really good, Emily. Right, you're working in feet. 6 foot is reasonable. Would be much easier if you just said 2 meters and kept in meters. Then you are saying that the cliff is 9.4 centimeters high. And then what are we doing? Right, so you're making quite hard work of this and you haven't got a final answer. All you want to do is to see how many of these fit into that height. So the easiest way to do that is just to drag that over there, get yourself a bit of paper, mark on the bit of paper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 and a bit. So you can do 9 times. Remember to count the first one as well. So it's going to be 9 times 6 foot, which is 54 feet tall. Okay, so that's what I'm looking to see, is how you're fitting that in. So you're going to get 1 for the reasonable estimate of the height of the man, but beyond that you're a bit out. If you'd have done 10 times 6 there, that would have been okay, because it's 6 foot you're estimating the man to be. So that should be 6. So you're going to get 1 mark for your method, but then you're going to lose the rest. 36 is good. 5 is good. This one is wrong because it's something divided by 3. So in order to get the something on its own, the y on its own, you have to do the opposite, dividing by 3, which is timesing by 3. 2x and 7y, well done. 2, 4, 6 for the page. It is out of 50, but it's not 16. The important word here, or words, is at least 25. You've done exactly 25. For it to be at least 25, it could be 26 or 27 sweets as well. So what needs to be on top is 16 add 10 is 26, add 3 is 29. But out of 50 is correct. And for this one, it isn't 50 sweets, because there are 9 bags with 23 sweets in. So you have to multiply the 23 by 9. There are 207 sweets there. Then you have to do the same for each of these and then add up those numbers in order to get the total number of sweets. So that's not right with you. Right, so 2.5 kilos of apples and 1.4 kilos of pears is £6.72. 1 kilogram of pears is £1.55. So what you have to do here is, first of all, you know you've got 1.4 kilos of pears, and that's how much they cost. So you work out the total cost of the pears, which will be £1.55 times 1.4, which comes to £2.17. Then if you take that away from that, that gives you what the total cost of the apples are. And then you divide that by 2.5, and that will then give you the right answer. So have a look how I do that on the video clip. So 6 degrees, 102, 132, 54 and 72. Well done, and you've got that right as well. So that's good, well done. 4, 5 for the page. That's excellent, well done. P to Q is 6.9 centimeters, but what you then have to do is multiply it by 6 in order to turn it in kilometers. So you get 1 for correct measurement, but you lose the marks for that. That's correct, well done. 1604 is right, but that doesn't then come to £19.24. So let's check your first mistake there. 1604, you have to multiply that by 12.5. Now that's 12.5 pence, so you need to change it into pounds, which will be 0.125. So you do 0.125, £20 and 5. Oh, hold on, I got the 0 in the wrong place there. Let me do that again. 1604 times 0.125. That's better. So that should be £200.50. Sticking with yours, so you've worked that out to be £19.24, which is wrong. Then you've added £30.26, which is £49.50. 5% of that means you're going to times that by 0.5, and you get £2.47. Should be £2.48 because the next one is a 5 or more, so you round up, but you'll get that. Add that on to the £49.30 and you get £51.70. What have you done there now? Hang on, let's go back to your start. £19.24 plus £30.26 equals £49.50 plus £2.47, £51.97. Then you take off from that, well, you've taken off that, but in fact you should be adding it on. £51.92 take away £17.82. Yeah, so you've subtracted it, but you need to add it, so that's wrong. And then you take off those credits, and if you take those off, £34.20, you're certainly not going to end up down at that. It's going to be much more negative than that. So there's a few mistakes in there, but they're only little slips that you're making wrong. So you got one mark. You get 1 mark for the 1604. Then you lose the mark for the 1924 because it's wrong. Then you correctly added up the next 2 bits and worked out the VAT, but then everything goes wrong from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to get 3 for that. Total of 6 for the page. Good attempt though. £39.20 is correct. Cost per litre €0.9840. That's correct. So you got 2 marks there. And in GB, right, you've got to convert them so they're both in euros. You can't do that, take away that, because that's in pounds, that's in euros. Okay, you can't, they've both got to be in euros. So you go wrong from there. No, what you have to do here is actually work out. So the first term will be 1 squared plus 3, which is 4. The second term will be 2 squared plus 3, which is 7. And the third term will be 3 squared plus 3, which is 9, add 3, which is 12. We'll do nth term sequences in the next few weeks. That's not how you do it. So total for that page 2. That's not right because there are 2 different ways that you can get head, heads, tails, tails. Okay, so again, take a look at my solution for that one. That's right, well done. And with this one, 0.5 is minus 0.375. 0.7 is, that's correct. 0.6 is not right with you. The answer lies between 0.6 and 0.7 is correct. But now you've got to test. You've got to go halfway between. So you test with x equals 0.65. So you're going to get 2 out of the 4 marks for that because you haven't finished off that. Nevertheless, 6 marks on the last page is pretty good, isn't it? So So what did I say, Emily? You 47 and 43. I reckon you've beaten those. 10, 15, 29, 37, 43, 48, 54, 56, 62. That's really encouraging. Okay, it's a D. Sometimes that would be a C, but I'm sticking to my guns and saying that's a D, but it's only 3 marks off a C, so that is a big improvement again. Well done.